In the concrete jungle, just like in the real wild, survival is about having the right tools and the right instincts. Police officers face incredible dangers every single day. They need every advantage they can get. That's where the K9 unit comes in. These aren't just dogs, they are four-legged survival experts. Their senses are sharper, their speed is explosive, and their loyalty is absolute. They can go where humans can't and sense what humans miss. They are the ultimate partners, a living, breathing tool that can mean the difference between life and death on the streets. You need to understand, this isn't a pet, this is a warrior. Think about the sheer power of a dog's nose. It's thousands of times more sensitive than ours. They can smell a single drop of a dangerous substance in a massive space. They can track a person's scent for miles, over rough ground, days after they have passed. This is a superpower. It allows officers to find hidden drugs, locate missing children, or track down dangerous criminals who have fled into the darkness. Without these dogs, many of these tasks would be impossible. They are a game changer, giving law enforcement a crucial edge in the constant battle to keep communities safe. Consider the story of K9 Arlo, a true hero. He was on a high-risk chase with his human partner. The suspect was armed and dangerous. When the moment came, Arlo didn't hesitate. He did his job, charging forward to protect his handler and the other officers. He was shot twice in the process. It was a brutal, life-threatening situation. Most would have given up. But Arlo's spirit is that of a survivor. He had a job to do, and he was going to see it through, no matter the cost. His bravery saved lives that day, a raw display of courage under fire. Arlo's story shows you the heart of these animals. He survived thanks to incredible vets and the will to live that is forged in tough training. He became a symbol of what these K9s represent: unwavering loyalty, incredible bravery, and a deep-seated instinct to protect their pack. They willingly run toward danger when every human instinct is to run away. They are the silent guardians, the unseen partners who ask for nothing but a task to complete and the trust of their handler. They are true survivors in a world full of threats. You can't just pick any dog for this kind of work. It's like choosing a climbing partner for Everest. You need the best of the best. The search for a future K9 officer is intense. Trainers look for specific breeds, usually German Shepherds, Belgian Malinois, or Dutch Shepherds. These breeds have been honed over generations for intelligence, strength, and a powerful drive to work. They have the raw materials. But it's not just about the breed. It's about the spirit of the individual dog. They are looking for a spark, a fire in the eyes that says, "I am ready for a challenge." The selection process is a series of tests. It's a trial by fire. Trainers will check the dog's natural instincts. Do they have a high prey drive? This isn't about aggression. It's about the focus and desire to chase and capture a toy. This drive is what will be channeled into chasing down a suspect or finding a hidden item. They test the dog's nerve. They will make loud noises or introduce startling situations. Does the dog run and hide, or does it stand its ground, curious and confident? A police dog cannot be timid. It must face the unknown with courage. They also test for what's called play drive. A dog that loves to play, especially with a ball or a tug toy, is a dog that can be trained. The toy becomes the ultimate reward. The entire job, from sniffing out explosives to catching a criminal, becomes a complex game. The reward at the end is that simple, joyful moment of play with their handler. This positive reinforcement is key. It keeps the dog engaged, happy, and eager to perform even the most difficult and stressful tasks. It taps into their primal nature and turns hard work into pure, focused fun. Finally, trainers look at the dog's physical structure and health. These animals will be working hard, running, jumping, and facing physical challenges every day. They need to be built like elite athletes. Hips, elbows, and overall fitness are checked thoroughly. Only the strongest, most resilient dogs make the cut. It's a tough selection process, and many dogs don't pass. But the ones that do are the ones with the potential to become legends. They have the body, the mind, and the spirit of a true K9 warrior. Once a dog is chosen, the real work begins. The first phase of training is all about building a solid foundation. It's like learning basic survival skills before you head into the deep jungle. You start with the essentials. This means basic obedience, but on a whole new level. Commands like sit, stay, and heel must be instant and non-negotiable. In a life or death situation, a handler's command must be obeyed without a split second of hesitation. This isn't about tricks. It's about creating a language of absolute trust and control between the handler and the dog. Socialization is another massive part of this early training. A police dog has to be stable and confident in any environment. They will be in loud crowds, in quiet schools, around screaming sirens, and near other animals. The trainers expose the young dogs to everything imaginable. They walk them on different surfaces, slick floors, metal grates, grassy fields. They introduce them to all sorts of sounds, sights, and smells. The goal is to build a dog that is unflappable, a dog that sees the chaotic human world as just a normal part of its territory, not something to fear. This foundation is built on positive reinforcement. It's a system of rewards. When the dog does something right, it gets its favorite toy or high praise from its handler. This creates a powerful association. Listening to the handler brings good things. This is far more effective than punishment. It builds a dog that wants to work, that is eager to please, and that sees the handler as the source of all good things. This bond, formed in these early stages, is the bedrock of their entire career together. It's a partnership built on mutual respect and a shared goal. The commands are also taught in both verbal and hand signals. This is crucial. In a tactical situation, a handler might not be able to speak. A silent hand signal from across a room can tell the dog exactly what to do. This dual language makes the team more versatile and effective in the field. Every training session reinforces this foundation. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. Just like practicing how to build a shelter or find water, these basic skills are drilled until they become pure, ingrained instinct. This is where the magic happens. We now take the dog's most powerful natural weapon, its nose, and we turn it into a precision instrument. Scent detection training is one of the most important jobs a canine will learn. Whether it's for narcotics, explosives, or finding a missing person, the principle is the same. We teach the dog that a specific scent is the most interesting thing in the world. It's a scent that leads to the ultimate prize, their favorite toy. It's a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek. The process starts simple. A trainer will place a small amount of the target substance, like a training aid for narcotics, inside a container. Next to it, they place the dog's favorite toy. The dog naturally sniffs the container and associates the new strange smell with its reward. Soon, the dog starts actively seeking out that smell because it knows that smell means playtime is coming. The drive is immense. They aren't looking for drugs, they are hunting for their toy. The drugs are just the signpost that points the way. As the dog gets better, the challenges get harder. The trainers hide the scent in more difficult places. Inside a car door panel, high up on a shelf, buried in luggage, or even underground. The dog must learn to follow the scent trail no matter how faint and pinpoint its exact source. This is where the dog's natural ability takes over. They can differentiate between thousands of smells, ignoring the distractions of food, people, and other animals to focus only on the target odor. Their concentration is absolute. It is a primal hunt. Once the dog finds the scent, it needs to communicate the find to the handler. This is called the alert. Most dogs are trained to give a passive alert, especially for dangerous materials like explosives. This means they will sit or lie down and stare intently at the spot where the scent is strongest. They don't bark or scratch, which could be dangerous. This silent, focused signal is the culmination of all their training. It's the dog saying, "Here, the hunt is over. I found it. Now where's my reward?" Now we get to the sharp end of the stick. Suspect apprehension, or bite work, is perhaps the most misunderstood part of canine training. This isn't about creating an aggressive dog. It's about teaching a dog to use its power as a tool, with incredible control and precision, and only on command. The dog becomes a non-lethal option to stop a dangerous, non-compliant suspect who poses a threat to officers or the public. It's a serious business, and the training is intense, focused, and built on a foundation of absolute obedience. The training involves a decoy, a person wearing a massive, padded bite suit. This decoy acts like a fleeing or fighting suspect. The dog is taught to see the act of aggression or fleeing as the trigger for the game. The bite suit becomes the ultimate tug toy. The dog isn't biting a person, it is capturing its prey, the suit. The goal is to get a full firm grip and hold on until the handler gives the command to release. The focus is not on injuring, but on controlling the situation. The most critical command in this entire process is out. This is the release command. A police dog must release its bite instantly, the moment the handler gives the word. This is non-negotiable. It demonstrates true control. The dog can go from 100% intensity to 0 in a split second. This is what separates a trained police canine from a dangerous animal. It's the off switch. This command is practiced over and over and over again, in all sorts of scenarios, until it is as reflexive as breathing. This training saves lives. When a suspect is armed or refusing to surrender, sending in a K9 is often safer than sending in a human officer. The dog can close distance quickly and neutralize the threat, often without serious injury to the suspect. It de-escalates a volatile situation. The dog's presence alone is often enough to convince a suspect to give up. They see that focused power, that controlled readiness, and they know they cannot win. It is a powerful psychological tool, as much as it is a physical one. You can have the best trained dog in the world, but without the right bond with its handler, it's useless. This partnership is the core of everything. It's more than just a working relationship, it's a bond forged in fire, built on thousands of hours of shared struggle, training, and trust. The handler and K9 are a single unit. They live together, work together, and face danger together. They learn to read each other's slightest movements and moods. The handler knows his dog's limits, and the dog trusts its handler's commands completely. This bond starts from day one. The handler is involved in every aspect of the dog's training. They are the ones providing the food, the praise, and the all-important reward toy. The handler becomes the center of the dog's universe. This isn't just about creating dependency, it's about building a language of trust. The dog learns that the handler will always lead them correctly and keep them safe. The handler learns to trust the dog's incredible instincts, especially its nose. When the dog alerts, the handler knows to listen. In the field, this connection is what makes them so effective. The handler can read the dog's body language. A slight change in posture, the flick of an ear, a stiffening of the tail. These are all signals. The handler might notice the dog is getting more excited, indicating they are closing in on a track. Or the dog might show hesitation, warning the handler of an unseen threat around a corner. It's a silent conversation, a flow of information that keeps them both alive. They are each other's eyes and ears. This partnership extends beyond the job. At the end of a shift, the K9 goes home with the handler. It becomes part of their family. This is crucial for their bond. The dog isn't just a tool that gets put away in a kennel. It's a living, breathing partner that shares a life with its handler. This deep personal connection is the fuel that drives them. It's why a K9 will bravely face down a threat to protect its handler. It's not just defending an officer, it's defending its family, its pack leader, its entire world. Training a police K9 isn't a straight line to success. It's full of challenges, setbacks, and hurdles. Just like surviving in the wild, you have to adapt and overcome. Dogs, even the bravest ones, can develop fears or encounter situations that test their confidence. They might be scared of slick floors, tight spaces, or loud, unexpected noises. A good trainer doesn't punish this fear. They see it as a problem to be solved, a mountain to be climbed. The key is to build the dog's confidence, slowly and surely. Imagine a dog is afraid of walking up a set of open-backed stairs. You can't just force it. That will only make the fear worse. Instead, the trainer breaks it down into small, manageable steps. First, they might just play with the dog near the stairs, making it a fun place to be. Then, they might place the reward toy on the first step. The dog's drive to get the toy will eventually overcome its fear of the step. They repeat this step by step until the dog is climbing the whole staircase with confidence. It's about turning a place of fear into a place of victory. Pressure is another huge hurdle. Real-world police work is chaotic and stressful. The training has to prepare the dog for this pressure. Trainers will simulate high-stress scenarios. They will have multiple people shouting, sirens blaring, and other distractions going on while the dog has to perform a specific task, like finding a hidden object. This is called proofing. It teaches the dog to block out the chaos and focus only on its job and its handler's commands. It builds a tunnel vision of focus, no matter what is happening around them. Overcoming these challenges strengthens the dog mentally. It builds resilience. Each time a dog faces a fear and wins, it becomes more confident. Each time it performs its job under pressure, it becomes more reliable. The handler is there every step of the way, providing encouragement and guidance. This shared struggle also deepens their bond. They are a team that has faced down challenges together and come out stronger on the other side. They learn that no matter the obstacle, they can rely on each other to get through it. Out on the streets, all the training comes together. The K9 unit is a force multiplier. They are a shield that protects not only police officers, but the public as well. Their presence alone can be a powerful deterrent. A criminal who might consider fighting or running from a human officer will often think twice when faced with a 70-pound, highly trained canine. This de-escalation is one of their most valuable roles. They often prevent violence from ever happening, simply by being there, ready and waiting. In a tactical situation, a canine is often sent in first to search a building where a dangerous suspect might be hiding. This is incredibly risky, but it is far safer than sending in a human officer. The dog can move quickly and quietly, using its nose to pinpoint the suspect's location. This gives the officers a massive tactical advantage. They know where the threat is before they ever enter the room. This has saved countless officers from walking into an ambush. The dog takes on the greatest risk to protect its human team. They are also invaluable in finding the lost and the vulnerable. When a child wanders off into the woods or an elderly person with dementia goes missing, time is critical. A canine can cover a huge area of ground far faster than a team of human searchers. Following a faint scent trail, they can lead rescuers directly to the missing person, often in time to save their life. This is the other side of their work. They are not just warriors, they are guardians. They use their incredible skills to bring loved ones home safely. From sniffing out a bomb threat at a school to finding a stash of illegal drugs that would have poisoned a community, the work of a canine is vital. They are on the front line every single day, making our world safer. They are a living, breathing shield, a loyal partner that stands between law enforcement and danger. They perform tasks that no human or machine can replicate. They are a testament to the incredible power that can be unleashed when human ingenuity and animal instinct work together as one. A police canine gives its entire life to service. They work tirelessly for 8 to 10 years, putting their bodies and minds on the line every single day. But like any elite athlete, there comes a time when they must retire. It might be due to age, an injury, or simply the wear and tear of a demanding career. Retirement is a transition that is handled with the utmost care and respect. These dogs are not just tools to be discarded. They are heroes who have earned a peaceful rest. They have given their all, and now it's our turn to give back to them. In almost every case, a retired canine will live out its days with its handler and their family. The bond they have formed is for life. The dog that was once a working partner on the front line now becomes a full-time family pet. They get to trade the patrol car for a comfy couch, the bite suit for a squeaky toy, and the stress of the job for the simple joys of being a dog. It's a well-deserved reward. The handler who relied on them for safety now provides them with a safe and loving home for their golden years. Many police departments hold official retirement ceremonies for their canines. It's a way to honor their service and sacrifice. They might be presented with a last ride in the patrol car, a special plaque, or even a canine medal of valor. The community and fellow officers come together to thank the animal for its years of dedication. It's an emotional moment, a final recognition of the silent, loyal partner who asked for so little and gave so much. It's a way of saying thank you to a true hero. The legacy of a police canine lives on long after it retires. The lives they saved, the criminals they caught, the children they found, these stories become part of the department's history. They set a standard of bravery and loyalty for the next generation of canines to follow. These incredible animals show us the best of what a partnership can be. They are a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest heroes walk on 4 legs. They have earned their rest, their honor, and a permanent place in our hearts.